Hey, what's the dealio? I made a couple of videos, I don't know, a few years back, and plus I've written a couple of articles about it on LinkedIn and other stuff. But basically, this phrase has everybody crazy. So it's either people who understand it think that it's about them, and then people who don't even understand the phrase don't understand the context of what is being espoused here. So basically, the phrase or the saying is familiarity breeds contempt. So yes, familiarity, being familiar with somebody, breeds, builds, grows, spawns contempt. Someone who has some sort of disdain or something for somebody. Okay, so basically, familiarity breeds contempt. So what that means, and this is absolutely 1,000,000,000% true. Now, I should preface by saying it's not true for everybody, okay? So I don't want to make a blanket statement. However, being a human myself and knowing human nature, it is true to some extent. So I'm going to give you an example because examples are always the best way to explain something, all right? So let's just say you grew up with a friend, okay? Now this friend and you are the same age, you're best friends since kindergarten, and you both were dreamers, and you both used to say, man, when I grow up, I'm going to do A, B, and C. And the other one said, man, when I grow up, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And, you know, one friend would ask the other friend, do you really think I can do it? Yeah, man, you could do anything. We're going to do this together. And you're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And, you know, it seems pretty, like, awesome that the two are in agreement with what it is that their dreams and hopes are. So then, you know, 1 year passes and they're out of kindergarten. Now they're in first grade, and, you know, some of the little idiosyncrasies of one person, or maybe both, you know, start to affect the other person. So I don't know, just as an example, you know, one person would say, you know, every time I go home, I touch this orange ball, and I feel like it gives me powers, you know, to accomplish the goals that we keep on talking about. And then years go by and they get a little older, and, you know, they move into an apartment together. And then this one friend has the orange ball, and he touches the ball every time he goes in because he feels it gives him superpowers. But at this point, it's not cool anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's not even something the other person considers an adult should be doing. So he starts getting annoyed by it. You know, he doesn't say anything to his other friend. He just starts getting annoyed by it. Then his other friend goes on in life, and then, you know, he tries to accomplish this goal that they used to talk about all the time. And life just beats him up, and, you know, he just doesn't accomplish it. Not for any fault of his or because he lacks any experience or anything. It just doesn't work out for him. Not yet. But he believes in his heart, because this is something he's been working towards his whole life, that he's going to accomplish it. But all of this time, you know, tapping on the orange ball, feeling he's got powers, and then he isn't able to accomplish the goal that he set out to accomplish. And his friend just starts kind of developing this itch in his neck and this disdain for him, because it's like he wants to say, dude, this dream is not going to happen no matter how much you tap that stupid orange ball. But he doesn't say it. He bites his tongue, and he continues to go forward. And his friend says, hey, I got another job that's going to get me closer to the goal that I want. It's going to pay less, but it's going to get me closer to the goal. And his friend says, is that something you really want to do? You want to kind of think about this? No, but why? Why would I think about it? This place has the stuff that I need to do. Yeah, but it's going to be less pay. Yeah, it's going to be less pay, but I'm going to be able to do this, and it's going to get me to that goal that, you know, we've been talking about for years. Well, I mean, you've been talking about it for years. That's not really my goal. My goals have changed. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my goal hasn't changed. Yeah, but, you know, tapping on that stupid orange ball and taking a lower paid job, and, you know, really puts things in flux. I mean, I don't know if that's a smart idea. And so what happens is, throughout the years, he's built this contempt against his friend. You know, it's like doesn't want to hear his nonsense. He doesn't believe in him anymore because he knows him. He's familiar with him. Now, everybody on the outside that doesn't know him as intimately as his friend is like, man, this guy's a go-getter. This guy really, he's going to accomplish his goal. He's been saying this for years. He even's going to move into a lower paying job just to accomplish it. Man, I give this guy huge kudos. And that energy compared to the energy of the person who's been with him the longest, who just kind of doesn't believe in him anymore, and it's only because he's familiar with him. And this is what the actual saying of familiarity breeds contempt truly is. It's just that people can become contemptuous in your life, not because they wanted to, not because they're bad, not because they're evil or mean, not because they hate you. It's just they know you, and that's it. And what might have seemed like a cool, fun idea earlier on, and what might have been a great adventure earlier on, there's just too many things in life at stake for you to be following some stupid dream. And so that's what happens. So that's what it means in this example. I hope that you got the essence of that phrase, familiarity breeds contempt. Anyway, any comments, questions, concerns, or any other shenanigans, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. All right, peace.